As any team in college football, every year is different. Players graduate and move to pro, then come in the new fresh faces to the program to try and keep the program to the standard that last year's team set. For this Kansas Jayhawks team, they will be getting some new fresh faces as well as some old faces that have already made this team a contender. Can Kansas come out and try for the three-peat?
Welcome to 688 The Bull, Kansas Jayhawk Football Radio with head coach Slacker Gaming. Coach, it seems like every year now the coordinators move on to different programs as head coaching positions. Does that make things harder to keep this team rebuilt?
Not really. It actually makes me happy because when one coach leaves, that gives the next coordinator the chance of getting a head coach job in the future. As far as recruiting goes, it makes it a little tougher, but we hope that our commits are committed to the program and not just the coaches and not just me. So we want them to be here for the culture and the family we build, not for the specific coach.
You had a ton of seniors on this team that will be playing on Sundays, but you have also lost a few younger guys to the draft. Are you trying to keep them in the program, and what are those conversations like?
Well, I try to meet with every single player on our team and try to find out how they feel like they did this year and what they want out of playing here at Kansas, so we can try and help them grow within the program. As for some of the younger guys that are wanting to go pro, I give them a realistic expectation of what they might do or the options they might have. So for some of our younger guys like Mitchell, there isn't much more reason for him to stay and play. He is NFL ready. Whereas there are some people that like, hey, you had a great year, but I see that there's a few things that we could get better before possibly going pro, or hey, these are the things you need to work on, and you might look better to the pro scouts.
I know that a few players have transferred from the team, but when players move on, what are their thoughts and conversations with them?
Well, I think our biggest transfer from the program, as most of you know, is Lawrence Wright at quarterback. Like I said earlier, I set them down at the beginning of the season and work with them on what they want. And Wright really wants to be a starting quarterback. And so I gave him a realistic expectation on what that would look like going into next season. And he decided that wasn't a great fit for him, and he decided he wanted to transfer to a team that he felt more comfortable with. As you guys know, rival in TCU. But honestly, I want what is best for our team, and I would never punish a player for wanting to go somewhere else. In my opinion, it just the way things look, like Lawrence wasn't going to get a lot of playing time other than what we had him in last year. But honestly, he could start pretty much a lot of other colleges. So I think it was in his best interest to try to go somewhere else and kind of make a name for himself. And so, yeah, definitely don't punish him. We're going to see him this year, so that might be exciting. But I feel like he's definitely a player that can make another team better. So I'm happy for him, and I wish him nothing but luck.
Your schedule this year looks pretty difficult with playing number 4 ranked Michigan week 1, week 3 against number 14 Iowa, and then you're going to finish non-conference week 8 against number 8 North Carolina, a team that's been around the college playoff picture for a while now. I know last year you said you wanted a difficult schedule. Is this the same philosophy this year?
Yeah, I think last year we played one of the most difficult schedules, if not the most difficult schedule, and we really learned from our loss to Ohio State early in the season. We learned from that and got better, and we're the best team to finish the season. So these games against the best opponents keep your team in check, keep your teams focused, help them find the flaws in the team that might be in early season, so you can fix them and learn from them to make your team stronger the rest of the season. And I think if we wouldn't have played Ohio State early in the season, we might have lost a few more games throughout the season, or I don't think we would have been in a great position to go to the national championship, and I don't think we would have probably beat Ohio State, honestly. I think our team after that loss grew so much as a team, it kind of just jumped us into the next level for the whole year.
Thank you so much, Coach. Kansas 2 days are complete and the team is ready for the season to start. Coming in as number 1 team in the nation to start the season, this is going to be a good season, so make sure you come back next week where your number 1 Jayhawks will be taking on number 4 Michigan in Ann Arbor for a top 5 showdown to start the season. This is 688 The Bull, Kansas Jayhawk Football Radio, and we will see you guys next week.
Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Also, don't forget to hit that red subscribe button so that you don't miss any more Kansas rebuild action. If you're just now finding this video, make sure you check out the description below. There's a whole playlist of everything in the whole rebuild for Kansas, so make sure you go back and watch it to know what's going on. Till next time, Slacker out.